Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. I'm Jennifer. I'm here with my friend Jorge. Jorge is the chairman of the Real Estate Fraud Advisory Team, which is a group here in Ventura County that focuses on advocating against real estate fraud and protecting consumers. So tell me more about REFAT. How did it get started? What's its mission? What are we trying to do?
Well, REFAT had its origin over a misunderstanding. It was very interesting. There was one of our, long-term, real estate leaders in Ventura County had encountered a scenario where someone was defrauded over, I think it was we were going through this challenge where people were losing their homes.
Yes.
And there was these rescue scams where somebody said, sign over your deed and then I'll save you from losing your house through foreclosure.
Right.
And interesting thing is that the article that came out in the Ventura County Star was named with a very similar name that one of our real estate agents out there. And another agent was just very incensed about this whole process, right? And the reason why Real Estate Fraud Advisory Team was formed was because there was just a lot of fraud going on. And this is not just in Ventura, Oxnard, or Camarillo, or the West County as we refer to in Ventura County, but throughout the whole county and the whole state of California. So at that time, our district attorney, was like, we're receiving a lot of complaints about this. How do we actually overcome this challenge? So the concept of the Real Estate Fraud Advisory Team, which coincidentally, the gentleman that started it was from East County, Jim Keith.
Yes.
Jim Keith passed away a couple of years ago, but we refer to him almost like the godfather of real estate when it comes to risk management and ensuring that consumers are protected. Now, most of the scams that were related were equity skimming, and wire fraud, and more importantly, the challenge that people were losing the ownership of their home over a fraudulent foreclosure rescue scam.
Right. I mean, the reality is that, unfortunately, California is the real estate fraud capital of the United States, especially Southern California. There's so many transactions going on, so much money going in and out of our system that we are a target for bad guys. And so this group is designed to help shed a light on the risks and help people understand and avoid being a victim.
Right.
And so we're very honored to be a part of that, and Jorge gets to run it. And
It's like it's a collaboration.
It is.
It is a collaboration, and it is a privilege. There's more responsibility because we're held to a higher standard, right?
Yes.
So how do we communicate with individuals? We have to ensure that when we are speaking on behalf of real estate fraud, it's not something that is about me or promoting myself as an individual. That's totally separate. All of the members of REFAT and its board of directors understand that it's not a strategy to further our personal business, but to protect the business as a whole.
This is absolutely a endeavor with a true mission of service that all of the people involved are committed to. So if someone is potentially a victim of fraud, has questions, wants to learn more, how can they get some information about REFAT?
They can go to our website, which is refat.org. At REFAT, you will see all the resources available, and even an intake form. If you feel that you have been a victim of real estate fraud, you can actually have a direct input form, which you can forward it over to the local district attorney's office. Keep in mind that we only serve Ventura County. Each county should have their own real estate fraud advisory team. We're very proud that in Ventura, we were the first ones in the state to do so.
Right, and our DA is very actively involved with us in this, so we're blessed in that regard that there's a real estate fraud division at our district attorney's office, and they actively are involved to try and protect consumers just like we want to do.
Right.
So thank you for joining us for this episode of Conversations with My Real Friends. We'll see you soon.